So congrats Amrita for completing your Everest base camp.
Thank you.
So this session we'll take to help other people who are going for the EBC. So I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
So just kindly answer those questions.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
why have you chosen EBC?
So the thing is, EBC. So everybody, most of them, there is a dream. Past few years, everybody, I think they are keen to reach EBC, Everest Base Camp, and my father wanted to go from long time. That was his dream, and even my husband also wanted to go. But there was a few problem. That's why they couldn't able to achieve their dream. So I thought, why not me? My dream was actually Kailash, but I thought the Kailash is something like ritual, and there's like a parikrama, not exactly like a trek. But EBC is a 14 days trek. It's the first time, and really I was very excited. And thanks to you, thanks to my guide, and and thanks to my God, I achieved that my dream.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So are you a regular trekker?
Not exactly. This is my first time, 14 days, a long trek, and even that high altitude. Actually, I have done a small trek in South India, like Bangalore and nearby Karnataka, and I have done something in Europe, and that was most easy to do because they have a lots of facilities. India and Nepal, yeah, there are, but still it's a little challenging than the abroad.
Other.
Yeah.
So next is a very important question. How did you prepare yourself in like terms of exercise, nutrition, mentally?
Yeah, that's mentally and physically both. Yeah, 50-50. You are a 50% physically active, or you are already ready, but mentally not ready. It will be difficult,
Very
for
difficult,
you
yeah.
to achieve, especially for last 2-3 days. For physically, when I thought to and decided to go to a plan to this trek. So first I called to you, I guess. Yeah. So I
I'm a
thought,
trainer.
yeah. I wish really helped me a lot. Mentally also is a very big challenge because I was not at all ready. I was thinking how I will achieve, how I will go. Even my family, my friends, everybody said that not possible for you. As your age, you are not that much active. You are just dancer, not like physically fit, I guess. So I called you and then I said, okay, is it possible for me to go? Is it possible? Just I have a 3 months. So you said, yeah, why not? So you have to be dedicated for this trek. So I have done my best. You have done your best, and we
It's all
achieved the goal.
50-50.
Yeah,
And so like,
exactly.
what was your confidence as a person as well before the EBC and after the EBC?
Before the EBC, yes, my confidence was 50. I guess your confidence was 100. Even I also don't know that I will be able to do it or not. Because before that there was this problem, that problem, something like cramp, there's a knee problem. I was thinking what will happen there, 14 days, no connection, to whom I'll call. I was telling, I will call you, maybe you have to answer fast. Lots of, queries.
Lots of queries, yeah. So like, for the people who are watching this, like, what 10 basic equipments you should carry there, or
main thing,
whatever you remember?
Yeah, that's the main thing is shoes. The first thing is shoes. And I guess better not to buy immediately before your trek. You should practice with the trek for some times, at least 1 or 2 months. Second thing, so nail has to be very, you have to cut your nails, not like long nails, because while you're coming down, so everything it will be in a toe. So, and if you're walking toe, it will be much easier than walking, to your heel.
So gear wise, what else?
Gear,
Like shoes?
down jacket is very important. Down jacket, your cap, your very good cap, and especially the ear cotton. Most of people don't know, or they're not carrying very heavy wind. So that's why cotton, that's South Indian people are using very much. So that is very important. Gloves is very important because if you are planning for a Kala Patthar, so that's a very low temperature there, so most of the time hands will get freezed. So gloves are important, and sleeping bag sometimes for me it's not required because I was staying in a single room, so I got always 2 blankets, so for me it was a benefit. you know, this thing, the neck bandhana is called, something like a guard to the neck. And yes, tissue, yeah, wet tissue is very important because you might not get a water for 2-3
Wet
days.
tissues.
Or yes, it's very important just to clean yourself. And dry tissues also, okay, that's also important. A small towel, and then you know, some dry foods just to get the energy. And I use a water bag kind of, so that very easy for me to not to always taking out my bottle.
Water,
And
so
yeah,
that's
just a
it.
pipe. And
you get everything online?
I bought some from Decathlon and some from this thing in Nepal. Thamel I stayed, and there only I went. It's a very beautiful place. You will get everything from there. Just you need to have a time so that find out the correct things, because there are some duplicates also. That's all. That's the main important thing. And,
So next, like, will you prefer solo or group test?
see, I got a luckily very good team. Though they all are boys, I am the only one girls. But I feel like I also become a boy. It's like amazing. They were so helpful. Everybody had a, you know, once upon a time, like everybody we had a physical challenge, but we feel like each other like a family. Like run away, like something you have to find out the medicine. We are going and just giving, sharing problems, everything. Like we're not able to connect with our family in between 2 to 3 places. So that time we was like a
Family
each other,
itself,
yeah, each other lifesaver. And our guide, amazing guide. So I just prefer the group than the solo. Though solo is one of the positive thing. Like if you want to stay for a longer time for a specific place, so you can ask your guide and you can stay for a longer time. But if you're team, so you have to be managed with your team. They are going fast, you have to be fast. Something like
And
that.
like, what are the like health checkups will you do before?
So it's depend upon the age. Like if you are more than 50, so I would suggest to do the something like heart checkup and lungs checkup, especially lungs, because after a certain of the time their oxygen level is very low. It's a 55% than your sea level. So you are coming here from Bangalore like 100%, right? So suddenly it's changing. That's a huge difference. So better to check some of the physical checkup if you are little elder. Otherwise, it's okay. You can manage.
Like coming to like EBC again, what is the best like time to go for EBC?
Best time is if you are a summer. When it's like a summer.
Summer part.
Yeah. So you are not fond of like winters, and better to go like March to May. May after late May the rain starts. So before mid of the May, it's a good time. Otherwise, if you like winter, so better if you want to take a good pictures and clear sky, you will not have any chance. Then better you go to late October till January, February. But not suggested from June to September. It's a rainy season. Roads are very slippery and lots of accidents happen, and you will not get a good picture definitely.
Understood. And like, what about the food and accommodations while going to?
Foods are very good. As I'm a Bengali, I'll get a dal bhat all the time, and there are lots of non-veg items, but we don't prefer for the trek time. We ate throughout our trek vegetables, salads, dal and bhat. So that was the basic food. Breakfast was quite the similar, like bread, toast, and egg. That was our only one non-veg. Otherwise, all the time veg. Yeah, main thing is the water. You have to hydrate minimum 3 to 4 liter water. You need to drink every day, and that will be like a counting. You should not like assume like I have drink, not like that. If you dehydrate, then it is very difficult. All AMS, all the symptoms going to start.
Understood.
Yeah, that's very important.
So, did you face any health issues during the trek?
Yeah, I faced. It's a very common event. Not exactly MS, but I had a nosebleed. I had a nosebleed throughout even till now. I came back almost 2-3 days before. Still, I have that thing. And the second thing, I felt like heartbeat was like anything. It was reached even 200, and my pulse rate fall down almost. It was last 68, 65 kind of. So they said it's very common. I took rest, and I was mentally become very strong. Like everybody was telling, you can do it. So yeah, that's the way. Otherwise, no vomiting, no other symptoms, no body pain that much, because as I did a lots of exercise,
yeah.
I get, So it was used to in my body. So I used kneecap.
Kneecap, okay.
So that was helpful for me. So not that much knee pain. Only Namche Bazaar, there was like Pagding to Namche Bazaar. There's a long journey, long trek, and it was just high.
Oh.
You know, that was that day everybody had a pain, and we took a
too high. It was steep.
Just steep, and maybe at a time you have to be like 45 minutes, 1 hour steep.
Oh, one shot you have
one
to
shot, and you cannot stop even, you know, and don't look at back, so you'll be like gone.
Coming to like the end of the interview, like everyone would have this question, like what are the expenses for the EBC and is it affordable for everyone?
That was the, you know, I don't know, that is the main tragedy, I think, in our full trip. It started 69k, end up 2 lakhs.
2 lakhs? How?
That was the magic. Actually, it depends, you know, everything is hidden. Everything is hidden in EBC. So when we started EBC, that 69k, that was a minimum package. But I have updated that package to 74,000 because I wanted a separate individual toilet. That was the difference. And the charging and all, somewhere it will be free. Then when we reached there, they said you carry extra Nepali rupees, something like 25k. So maybe food, water, everything will be extra. So you have to pay that. Okay, so we carried that, but when we reached there, we understood that everything is extremely expensive. 1 liter in Gorakhpur, the last point, 1 liter hot water is 1000. So you need a 4 liter because you need to drink that much. Leave it that the other water, other part of uses water. Only drinking water 4000, then soup, tea, you will require all these things, right? It's very cold. So that was everything 1000. And then at the end, we had a health issues, everyone was not able to walk much, so we thought we will come down with the chopper per head 35,000. So that was extra. So that was not the end, and then we came, then we stayed somewhere, so that was extra paid. So all together it become like 2 lakhs. Yeah.
So guys, be rich before going to EBC.
Not like that, it depends. Like if you want to,
or be very fit and don't limit
That's
workouts.
it. Yeah. Maybe I should take a help from before 1 month before or some few months before.
So look, it was a very nice interview. I think you have helped a lot of people
so
there
with
the EBC. Congrats once again, and have fun. Hope we'll see you in many more treks and we'll get back to you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
I said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And baby girl, I like what you're doing. Your body's out of sight when you're moving. You look just like my type, so let's do it. You know I'll treat you right, let me prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust